Have you heard the term wiki games? I haven't heard the term myself up until I watched this video.
Has this ever happened to you? Oh boy, I do enjoy this new game that I bought on Steam today. Hopefully it's gonna be a really fun game. Make a torch and, oh, watch. There we go. Okay.
Oh, this is Torchlight. Okay.
Tells the time. Okay. Let me just look
Okay.
this up real quick.
Or Terraria.
Okay. Yep.
I'm stupid.
Oh. It can be made into a GPS, which you need a depth meter and a compass.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you get those? Okay, copper, silver, and gold bars. That's not too bad. So how do you
Okay.
get a compass? Drops from an enemy with a touch chance and a
Okay.
okay. So GPS.
Oh my god.
Fish finder, goblin tech, PDA, rate, okay, DPS meter and a fish, stopwatch, wet
What?
light, ice mirror and oh my god. Maybe this won't be so bad.
Okay, I remember playing this game back in the day. I think I played it for like a good solid 15 minutes up until the moment I realized that this is not the game that I can just jump into, play it, and log off. This is the game that would require me Googling heavily, and I'm heavily surprised that this person is doing such thing about this game. And I believe it's called Terraria. I believe it is. Yes, I believe it is.
What is this? Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa, I never knew that. Wow, this is crazy depth of the game. I heard about it, but I never saw it in person. Crazy. Oh,
Games that need a wiki to play. I'm talking about Terraria, Binding of Isaac, Stardew Valley, Elden Ring, Minecraft. Games that are so massive that you need to make 80 round trips to the internet for a consultation of information. And if you ever played any of the games that I mentioned, I'm sure you're a person that fell down this trap as well. You innocently look up something on the wiki of a video game thinking, I'll just like this one thing, and proceed to fall into the ultimate fucking rabbit hole of browser
Yeah.
tabs. There's a whole load of conversations and controversy made for games that require a wiki. However, that doesn't take away the fact that these are one of my most beloved games that I fucking love.
Without going too deep, I think he's absolutely right. If the game allows you to Google for information and do not lose track, do not distract you for making fun, it's an amazing. I think this is a benefit to any game that.
I have over damn near 1,000 hours on Terraria, 930 hours on Binding of Isaac, 412 hours on Stardew Valley. Now,
Wow.
that doesn't sound a lot compared to an Animal Crossing fan, but it's a lot, trust me.
It is a lot.
Oh my god. We are worried about you. So
Wow.
really, are you okay? This is some serious concern for your mental health.
Oh my god, man.
He's fine. He posted 2 days ago, so he's good.
Oh my god. Thank you, hours.
Being truly, there are 3 ways you can end up in Wikiland, and I'll start off with number 1.
Yeah, that usually happens.
What do I mean by this? Exactly what it means. Okay, fine, I'll elaborate. Let's take Binding of Isaac, for example.
Damn.
You feel refreshed and protected.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I have a sick bow on my head, though. And here's what the game doesn't tell you. I don't know about you, but that's...
Okay. Grants a chance to trigger a book of shadows effect that takes damage to create a shield notify snaps of. Okay.
That's a pretty big difference. Games that leave things ambiguous is really cool and magical the first time you see it. You'll probably be like, oh, what's this gonna do? Oh, so that's what it does. You never know, it might be something very important that you don't want to miss, or it could be ultimately garbage.
Second point.
This is basically Stardew Valley in a nutshell. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Stardew Valley, but if you were to ask me the main biggest gripe I have with this game, it's remembering everything. When a game has so much to remember, you mentally tap out, to be honest.
The quote from the series that I can't stand but say I can't wait to watch it again. Trailer Park Boys. If you haven't seen it, you must see it.
Having to keep track of every single villager's gifts, likes, dislikes, time where they hang out, correct dialogue choices to make. Oh, they're not here on this day, and on this day they are here. It's just a lot to keep track of. I mean, mods alleviate 90% of my problems that I just addressed right now, but it's just for the normal person that doesn't use mods. Yeah, you're kind of out of luck.
Stardew Valley, I'm sorry, I'm out. I have 0 comments. I never played the game. For me, the game looks... That's about it. Okay, third part. Consequences are too much.
So, this is Patches. If you play from Star 4 games, you remember that he's almost basically in every Dark Souls game that you can find. And you'll also remember that he's also a piece of shit in every single game that he's in. He betrays you every single time. So in Elden Ring, you don't want to take that chance and kill him when he begs for mercy. Well, guess what, f***o? You just lost access to the most physical defense and poise armor in the entire game. Wow! Now granted, it's...
I love the meme edits. But let's get serious. Thank you for watching this video. Since you already subscribed, I presume you did, I'm gonna give you a little bit heads up. So I believe like 6 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, there was a new Elden Rings type game release trailer that I'm gonna posting here on the top corner somewhere. I don't really know the sides. Left, right, who's here to judge, right? So I'm gonna be sharing the trailer with you, so you could look it up and pre-order the game, because I'm pretty sure if you're playing if you're playing hardcore games and you might have missed this one, it's a good chance for you to be with everyone else.
It's heavy as but my point still stands, okay? There's many examples of this happening in video games that I just get paranoid and I just start looking up to see if there's any consequences for doing so. Oh, you want to be a good guy in New Vegas and give the entire Mojave Desert free electricity. That's too bad. You lose out on the orbital...
Never played this game, but I heard only good things.
Laser. What? Now, there's a case to be made when people can just say, oh, just replay the game again and do that option next time.
It's time for that.
Here's the thing, you know, I'm on a spectrum of gaming where when I finish a story game, depending on the game, I most likely will not replay it. That's why I try to get everything done in my first playthrough so that I can experience everything.
Same. Pros and cons. Let's go.
So with everything, it has its pros and cons to everything. That makes no damn sense. What the f***? Oh my god, just keep that in. I don't care.
I like this guy.
Pros. You'll never miss out on anything. You'll find the exact information and more. Some tips, tricks, and guidance from the community.
Yeah, things you don't need to know.
You spoil the surprise for yourself. Disrupts the flow of gameplay because you have to take 5
not always.
minutes to look it up and 50 plus tabs. Your computer...
Yeah, tabs are really bad. It's a real con.
is dying, by the way. Ultimately, it all comes down to how you want to play and what type of player you are. If you enjoy replaying games for stuff that you missed and discovering every single little thing for yourself, that's okay. And if you hate games that need a wiki, that's fine too. These games are not for everybody, obviously, and there's a
What the empty statement. If you like playing games and replaying games, it's okay too. If you don't like replaying games, it's okay too. What?
point to be made that games shouldn't need a wiki, and I 100% agree with that statement. Yeah, I'm not a game designer myself, obviously, so I don't know how to tackle the situation, but my guess would be giving players a way to store information or having things more accessible would help. But as time goes on, some game developers actually make their game more accessible and more easily approached.
I remember there's a game like recently released, Vampire Survivors, and there are other ones as well, like I believe Dead Cells game, where you progress through levels, and each level, each boss you kill, it has the chance of granting you additional perks, additional skills, and if you unlock that thing, the next playthrough you will have that thing available for selection for you. But if you're not doing the playthroughs, you will not unlock it, and it kind of creates a need for you to play second, third, and fourth, and 10th time the game, so you could unlock more and more stuff. But if you have the only option to pick route A instead of route B in order for you to unlock everything, yeah, for some people it would not be as interesting as you might imagine. I personally would be the one that I have two options to pick. I may not pick any of those and just go with my flow. And if it's not interesting, I'm not going to replay the game ever again. And I believe you would be doing the same thing.
To newcomers without a wiki. I played Terraria back when the guide was basically a useless piece of shit, but now with the 1.4 update, he's actually really good now, really helpful. Props to the devs. And side note, I didn't even know he showed you what an item crafted into until I popped 200 hours into Terraria. So yeah, that's a big yikes.
It's fine. I believe every game has its own angle, and as long as you're having fun, it's absolutely fine. And it really doesn't matter if you use Wiki, if you use friends help, it's perfectly fine. The main incentive is for you to have fun and advertise the game as it's the main purpose of you having fun.
And I would like to mention that mods definitely help with certain games that just need it. Like Terraria, you have the browser mod, which shows you the recipe browser for every single thing that you can craft. And for the binding advice, you got the more detailed descriptions. It actually tells you what the hell an item does for once. And Stardew Valley, obviously, you got the NPC likes dislikes thing and a map thing that shows where everybody is. Very helpful. But mods are a whole completely another beast. So I'll just put that for another topic in another video. So yeah. Me personally, I'm on the side of both. I hate that I have
What is this game? Insert good Joe here.
to organize an entire amalgamation of tabs just to have the information I need for a game. But on the other hand, I like having that information at my disposal for guidance if the game gets too confusing. Sure, it disrupts the flow of gameplay for me, but I personally don't mind. I find it more exciting because I delve deeper and deeper into the game and get completely immersed in my own research and eventually learning more than I would have if I had to try to figure it out on my own. Plus, I would have not found encounters that I would have missed on my first playthrough, and that had I not known the information I needed. So, in conclusion, using a wiki while playing games can be a useful resource for players looking for information about a particular game. However, it's important for players to be mindful of the potential pros and cons of using a wiki and to consider the impact that using a wiki may have on the.
By the way, sorry, I can't feel distracted. I'm sorry, but I'm being distracted by this boss monster as he's super cute. He's like waking up and just shooting fireballs at every direction where you're at. He's asleep, he's not doing anything, but when he's awake, he is raging towards you. It's cute.
Gameplay experience.
Sleeping?
So, all in all, play how you
Awake.
want to play. So, with everything. So, with
So me.
everything has its. So, with everything has its. So with everything, it has its own pros and cons with everything. Pros and cons. What the hell is a pros and cons? So with everything,
Yeah. I'm not too sure if this is a very accurate representation of wiki games, but hey, it was fun to watch. I really loved it. I hope that you like this video too. If you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.